Hey guys, I'm going to be sharing something about what's happening in India right now that you probably don't know about. So back when I was volunteering at a women's rights organization in India, I learned a lot of things that are happening there that aren't really common here. So for example, one of the things I learned is that a lot of girls there don't have access to tampons and pads, which makes it really hard for them to attend school. Because since they don't have access to these kinds of period products, they'd be just bleeding through their clothes all day. And that really sucks for these soon-to-be women, because they are missing like 1 week of school every single month. And this is totally unfair, because while boys get to go to school every day and they don't have to worry about these kinds of things, girls are getting left behind. But to be honest, this is not even the biggest part. It gets way more complicated than this, so watch out for part 2. So, here's where it gets complicated. Right now, India's populations are rising at an unsustainable rate. This means that there are way too many babies being made and not enough resources to take care of them all. So the Indian government wants to find a solution to stop this exponential growth. So in 2018, they started funding research into this thing called Ovubloom. So they plan to give Ovubloom to young girls in order to stop pregnancies there in the first place. And like I said before, since girls don't have access to period products and their periods are a completely uncomfortable experience, they're opting to take Ovubloom just to relax and to be able to go to school. But this is still not the end of the story, so watch out for part 3. So yeah, a lot of girls in India right now are becoming infertile because of all these complications. So I've been getting a lot of questions about my last video, so here I'm going to dive into them. So how Ovubloom works is that it's basically a parasite that gets implanted by a seed like this. So the seed becomes activated and grows roots to the ovaries like this, and there it sucks basically the life force of the eggs. And during this stage, apparently it hurts like a bitch because obviously the plant is like eating the eggs. So once it's done that, basically it grows longer until it starts to peek out the vagina like that, and then the user can just like take it out. And just like that, they become infertile. And if they want, they can put the plant in the ground and it will start to grow fruit like this. So the combination of like so many people taking this and the amount of government push to take it is making people like start to celebrate it. A lot of women are saying that they're super proud of it because they're taking control of their own bodies and helping solve their country's overpopulation. And while I feel like I want to support that, there's a lot of controversial opinions about this topic. So some people think that it's a great thing because it allows girls more equal opportunity to go to school and get a better education, which in turn sets them up for maybe a better life. While other people think that it's a terrible thing because it targets only the poor populations in India. And also the fact that it removes reproductive rights for women, which is kind of like the opposite of having control over their own body. So anyway, this is a super complicated topic, so tell me in the comments what you think. I'd like to know what your opinions are.